This is your weekly dose of trivia. Hi there once again, folks. We brought up, I think somebody brought up quadpot last time I was on. So let's take a quick look at it, if that's okay with you real quick. All right. Give me 1 second. We'll get this zoomed up real quick here. Apparently, it was invented in the 18th century by Abraham Peasgood and was the most popular wizarding game in the U.S. But it was very popular in the Americas, but kind of a minority in Europe, as a majority of those kept with Quidditch. So it looks like it's a more explosive game of Quidditch. Apparently in this game they play with a quad with two teams with 11 players each. They attempted to get it into the pot at the end of the pitch before it exploded. Basically, if you score, then it shuts down, and I guess it goes back to the beginning. But apparently, if you're caught with the quad when it explodes, must leave the field of play. It's sort of like a hot potato or whatever. Okay, I think we're getting into the quad. I think that pretty much clears up the quad pot. And enough of madness and how dare you. We got time to do a little bit of the rewrite. We'll begin with this one, since we rifled through things last time. And all right. Off we go. I have no idea what this episode's going to be this time. I know we kind of ended with a little understanding between Sam and Conan. Say you should learn to take responsibilities for your own failures. Wow. I didn't think they would.
Good to see you here at the rewrite. Tickets, please. Does that mean the arcade has just opened? Let's see how many coins you are taking out today.
Thank you.
Is this your first time on the rewrite? Welcome back. We all had great fun with you last time. As a reminder, here are your buzzers. I am required to inform you that this is a non-profit fan project in no way associated with Jackbox Games.
And we'll sue. Sue you for what?
Good luck on your ride. Meet you at the bottom.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. This episode of The Rewrite is sponsored by 911, when your life is in crisis, but you could really use a good Cabernet. And now, please welcome a man who's played these games before you were conceived, Sam Feely.
Hey there, welcome to the show. Sorry to hear about your recent stick-up, but this floor is full of crooks and thieves, so keep your wallet in your front pockets and don't go wandering into any questions by yourself at night. Please remain seated and keep your browser window open for the duration of the game because there are no emergency exits on the re-ride. Now's the time to hit your buzzer. For your consideration, what's the worst that could happen and other famous last words? Suppose you're enjoying a lovely day at your local zoo when an alert sounds on the PA system and a staticky voice announces that an ape has escaped from its enclosure. If it turns out that the announcement meant to say that an apiarist escaped from its enclosure, what's the worst thing that could happen to you? Pollen allergies, paper cuts, bee stings, or an ice cream headache?
I believe that would be bee stings.
An apiarist is another word for a beekeeper. Well, this question really hits home for me because I am deathly allergic to beekeepers. Hit your buzzer to set the value. And I wouldn't complain about it. Here's the category. Achtung! We're rocking and we're rolling. Based on the meaning of the word in their language, how would a German most likely perform the Heimlich maneuver? Save someone from choking in their home, prevent asphyxiation with a run-up, clearing someone's airways while wearing a helmet, or helping someone breathe but secretly.
Heimlich.
The word Heimlich in German means secretly.
Oh.
Because nothing's more secretive than forcefully squeezing some unsuspecting stranger against your dick. How much is this one worth to you? Buzz in and... Kinky. All right, here's your category. Who wants to go on an organ shopping spree? Here's the pitch. If you needed a heart transplant stat, and I know I did at one point, which animal would offer the most selections? A hagfish, an octopus, a horseshoe crab, or a blue whale?
I think that would be an octopus.
You're wrong and you smell like ass.
Wow.
The eel-like hagfish has 4 hearts, the most of any animal in this group. Now on to the next question. Stat. I've always wanted to shout stat like that. That'd stop the presses, further proving that everything I've done and experienced in my career and life is inextricably...
You know, you kinda take the impact out of shouting stat if you ramble on for 5 minutes afterwards.
Shut your mouth, stat! Pick a value, any... Vroom vroom, darling.
Roadkill.
You kids know what you're doing, right? Buzz in on the item that matches the pair of clues.
So.
And if you figure out the final bonus question, you'll take home some serious moolah. All right, lights green. Floor it, mate. James Bond author Fleming and actor McKellen.
Ian.
Catholic hymn Ave Blank and the Sound of Music protagonist.
Maria.
Science Fiction Awards, and fashion designer boss.
Hugo. Ian Maria Hugo.
Altered minor scale, and the picture of blank gray.
Dorian.
Score. NBA legend Jordan, and pop star Jackson.
Michael.
Score. Sullivan's partner, and comedian Gottfried.
Gilbert.
Academic higher-up, and 50s heartthrob actor James.
Dean.
Now it's time for the bonus. What do all of the correct answers have in common? Are they all ambulance models, artists with disastrous careers, 911 Lone Star characters. Category 5 Atlantic Hurricanes. FEMA board members. Firefighters made into statues. 911 Lone Star characters. Ah, you're all wet.
Oh.
Yes, sir. They're all Category 5 Atlantic Hurricanes. Well, if that wasn't a perfect storm of idiocy. Hey, don't let it get to your head. There's more work to be done. Buzz in for the buzz. Here we have... This is only a test of your patience. Even though we're a computer game, we're required to do regular tests of our emergency broadcast system. Unfortunately, the alert tone button in this booth is broken right now, and all I've got is this compilation album of animal sounds set to music. Okay, so because it's the loudest animal of the four, which of these tracks should I use for our emergency broadcast system test? Pimpin' Pistol Shrimp? The Bottlenose Dolphin Bop? Rootin' Tootin' Rooster? Or Screaming Pia? Does Pharrell Williams? Wow, we really did used to be a proper country. Cockadoodle, no. According to the U.S. Office of National Marine Sanctuaries, the pistol shrimp, or the snapping shrimp, can produce sounds as loud as 210 decibels, more than any other animal in this group. Okay, now remember, this is only a test. Oh, God! Whoa, sorry about that. And those crustaceans have one filthy mouth on them. Okay, friendo, how much... And we call this one... The best defenestration is a good O-fenestration. Based on my scant understanding of human history, if we the people are going to start riots in order to force societal change, we need to bring back defenestrations while we're at it. Uninstalling a program from which of the following operating systems would most closely match the definition of defenestration? Windows, Macintosh, Android, or Ubuntu? No. Oh, and one more thing. No. Defenestration means throwing someone out of a window.
Oh.
This is already a common practice. Whenever I buy a new PC, the first thing I do is defenestrate Microsoft Edge.
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay, buzz in. Lentils be lengthificator. Oh, God,
Gibberish
no.
question.
Do you think God stays in heaven because he's afraid of what we've created on Earth? Well, now that I've got that out of my system, here's your real gibberish category. Janitors paid in billy goats. Scared money don't make money, so buzz in quick if you want to win big. All right, crack your knuckles and tell me what common phrase this gibberish rhymes with. Shop, mop, and troll. And much like male nipples, the punctuation does not matter.
There you go.
And like all emergencies, you may think your clothing will never catch fire until it actually happens when you least expect it. That's why my entire wardrobe is made from 100% asbestos. Thanks, fanatics! Something, big bucks, no whammies, yet. Now approaching our next stop. I'm literally on fire. Oh, we're gonna ride the stop, drop, and roll train all the way to the station, huh? Alright, choo-choo, motherfuckers. Which of these tortured cries for help contains an example of a glottal stop, drop, and roll? Yelling, call 911, I'm on fire, and rolling on the ground. Yelling, uh-oh, I'm on fire, and rolling on the ground. Yelling, oh no, I'm on fire, and rolling on the ground. Or yelling, ah, I'm on fire, and rolling on the ground. Wow, thanks, I hate it. A glottal stop refers to words and phrases where your airflow is interrupted between certain syllables. Uh-oh is one of the most famous examples of this speech pattern. All this time I thought glottal referred to the pile of goo you become if you immolate yourself. Hit your buzzer and let's... Nothing to sneeze at for sure. Now take a sniff of this category. Stop, drop, rinse, and repeat. Oh, good. The drop question. Christ, this round couldn't be more predictable if Michael Bay was directing it. I'll drop it like it's hot. Who are you most likely to see performing a stop French drop and roll? Luciano Pavarotti rolling on the ground and screaming, Simone Biles rolling on the ground and screaming, Julia Child rolling on the ground and screaming, or Penn and Teller rolling on the ground and screaming?
French drop.
Can you not, and then can you continue to not? A French drop is a sleight of hand technique used by magicians to disappear small objects like coins. Not that you're going to hear much screaming from Teller, though. Now, who wants to guess what the next question is going to be about? NFL rushing records? The capital gains tax? Skin diseases? The Second Anglo-Burmese War? The possibilities are endless!
Okay, we get you.
Okay, how much money? There's our money, and here's our category. And now the inevitable roll question. Thank God we're almost done with this. Which of these is not an example of stop, drop, and drum roll? Stop, drop, and closed roll, stop, drop, and stream, stop, drop, and double stroke, or stop, drop, and drag? Giggity. Closed roll, double stroke, and drag are all types of drum rolls. Did I say stream? No, I didn't. Closed roll, double stroke, drag, stream, however, all things that sound dirty but aren't, but definitely also are. Rise and shine, millennials, let's get this bread. Oh my God! Respiratory failure! There's no pulse! Get me a clue! Stat! Is there a doctor in the house? Not me, just a lowly bachelor's in journalism. Now let's make some music.
I need a doctor. After this particular one, I would be witch doctor, surely, right? Dr. Roberts. Calling Dr. Olaf.
And that's the game. Let's see your final score.
Barely positive.
Until next time, kids.
I need a medic. Stats! That concludes this episode of Yodo Jack the Reride. Emergencies! I could use one I think I got one myself. My brain seems to have stayed at work today. We shall see you Be sure to like, subscribe, and spread that word. We'll see you next time here on Tickets Please. Gaming is at arcades now closed. Anyway, we're going to take a quick little break. We'll be back with our second game of the night. See you in about 90. I'm sorry, I'm having a little bit of difficulty right now because trying to get my YouTube to catch up. Anyway, oh boy, I sound rough. But yeah, we're going to take a quick commercial as soon as my Twitch part catches up with the actual stream itself. Yeah, there it is. Just caught up. Boom. All right. For those people who are watching over on the YouTube, I am looking and seeing if it's trying to catch up everything live. But yes, I do want to point out for the record, next game is going to be Headrush. I wanted to pause on that until I could check and make sure that I knew what questions have gone through the Milan thing. And I have a surprising answer for you when you come back. About 32 seconds away. Hey folks, welcome back. How's it going, everybody? Yeah, I got 3, alright, I want to show you something here, folks. I went through my VODs on Trash Talking with Milan, which was one of the categories you get sometimes when you actually play Headrush. And, yeah, as it turns out, I counted 13 questions, of which I've gotten through 10 of them so far. So that's something to keep an eye on. This is a notebook, in case you're wondering, showing all that good stuff. So basically, we're looking for, there's a swoosh on my tush, urinal chips and dip, and swap and spit. I do not make these up. These are actual category questions. So if we get to Headrush, that is what we need to look for. Anyway, enough about me. Let's get back to you. If I remember correctly, you get you're gonna get this or that regardless. Then you got either Trying to think real quick what it is. Give me 1 second. I will come up with an answer here. Sometimes you end up with a headbutt. Sometimes you end up with trash talking lawn. Sometimes you end up with old man's Modi memories. And then I think the other one is nothing. But Headrush is always going to be a thing. I mean, this or that's always going to be a thing. So, without further ado, let's get this game started.
60 seconds. Hi, it's me, Baby Diva.
Hi, baby.
1. That's my favorite number. What's your name?
Yeah, I'm glad to hear that. Oh, no. Well,
45 seconds. All right, pick your icon. Just hit the number. 30 seconds. Okay, your buzzer's gonna be the letter B.
Okay, here we go. Good luck, everybody.
Wow, look at you playing Headrush by yourself. Hey, can I let you in on a little secret? You're gonna win. Now then.
yep.
Here, my friend, is the dealio. Question comes up, you buzz in, then you hit a 1, 2, 3, or 4 to pick your answer. Pretty darn easy. Well, if there's no further questions, let's start today's lesson.
I think we got it.
Okay, I need a category. Open wide and get ready for... This question does not mention Michael Jackson. And we got $30,000 in the pot. Okay, ready, set, Michael Jackson. Oh, man, sorry about that. If Janet Jackson's song Rhythm Nation were about circadian rhythms, what would you most likely see in the video? Dancers falling asleep when it gets dark, the kid behind the gate playing the drums, some shirtless guy spinning in a wheel, or Janet eating a bunch of locusts? No, that would be circadian rhythm. You know, those little bugs that come around every so often? You know, they're really annoying and they make a lot of noise. Hey, kind of like you.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, now you're working it. Circadian rhythms are the body's 24-hour biological clock.
Come on, people, give it!
Beef. Alrighty, pick one. This bad boy is... Watching cartoons is a full-time job. And you're playing for a $30,000 wad. Coming at you. Who would most likely use a Geiger counter at work? Hank Hill at the propane store, Dr. Katz in his psychiatrist's office, Chef in the school cafeteria, or Homer Simpson at the nuclear power
That
plant?
would be Simpson.
A Geiger counter measures radioactivity, so Homer would probably use it at the nuclear power plant. That's assuming he doesn't sit there on his fat ass and try to eat it first. Geiger. Please. Alright, give it up for space junk food. $10,000 for this one. Okay, let's say you go completely nuts and you try to recreate our universe using candy. Let's say you use a circus peanut for the sun and a Whopper for the Earth. Considering its name, which candy should you use to represent our galaxy? A Milky Way bar, a Starburst Fruit Chew, a Mars bar, or a Moon Pie?
That'd be a Milky Way bar.
Our galaxy is known as the Milky Way, so it'd be best represented by a Milky Way bar. And I don't even want to hear what you're going to use to represent Uranus. I need a category. Pucker up for black is beautiful, pink and green are preppy. Get it right, I'm handing over $20K. All right, now of all the stuck-up, preppy cousins on The Fresh Prince, Hillary has got to be the worst. Imagine preppy Hillary from The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air meets a new preppy friend named Chad. Considering his name, where might she think he's from? Atlanta, Africa, Australia, or Acapulco?
Chad. You know, I don't know, to be honest with you.
In case you're wondering, Chad is both a preppy name and a country in north central Africa.
Oh.
Yes, I think it's right between the countries of Carlton and Ashley. Okay, pick a category. Well, now, what do we have here?
Dis or
you
dat?
just picked a dis or dat. The category for this dis or dat question is stick it in a hole. Alrighty, I'm going to read off 7 products, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's made for your butt or your mouth.
Oh, lovely.
As each one comes up, if it's for
Not
your
both,
butt,
though.
press
Not both.
1. If it's for
Give
your
me some
mouth,
dignity,
press 2.
okay?
And
Okay.
if you want to skip one, press 4. $5,000 for each right answer, and $5,000 will be taken away if you get it wrong or don't get to it. Alrighty, bring out the monkey. Let's
Okay.
do it. Charmin, is it for your butt or your mouth?
Oh,
Banaka.
that's toilet paper. That's mouth
Scope.
spray. That's mouthwash.
Andisol.
And so that's for your teeth.
Preparation H.
That's definitely for your butt.
Altoids.
Mouth. It's a
Last one. Glide. That's all she wrote. Well, you got 5 right, which is kind of like, you know. Let's check your total.
I mean,
All right,
it's
got your money?
positive.
Okay, let's move on. Alrighty, pick one.
Hey, a blackbird
Now
question.
serving, who died and made you Lord of the Dance? This one will get you 10 grand. Hey, you ever go line dancing? You know, like the achy breaky or the boot scootin' Scooby? Well, you know what I'm talking about.
You're sounding like old
line
man.
dance based on the Mason-Dixon line, what would be the most appropriate name for this new dance? The Easty-Westy, the Northeast-Southie, the Yankee-Mountie, or the Continental Divide-Dee?
The north-south.
The Mason-Dixon line separates Pennsylvania and the north from Maryland and the south. Hey, great. You can dance like a moron in 2 states at once. Category, please. This category is known as You Think You're So Hot, and it's worth $20,000 if you get this one right. Wipe off that finger, because here we go. Why was Alexander the Great so great? His dad's last name was Great. He was the oldest king ever. He was undefeated in battle, or he weighed almost 1 ton.
He was undefeated in battle.
Alexander the Great was undefeated. He won his first battle when he was just 16. Hey, and let's face it, the biggest thing you've accomplished so far is getting this question right. Okay, pick a category. This baby is The Government Will Ruin Our Good Time. $10,000 riding on this one. Here's the pitch. If the government reinstates prohibition, which of the following product spokes things will be out of a job? The Budweiser Frogs, the Keebler Elves, the Marlboro Man, or Michael Jordan?
Prohibition banned alcohol.
Under Prohibition, it was illegal to buy or sell alcohol, so it's the Budweiser Frogs who are going to be out of work. I wouldn't worry, though. I'm sure they'll find another product soon enough.
Peanut butter.
I need a category. The category is Have a Vice Day. $30,000 for this one. All right, let's find out if you ever read anything besides the comics in the newspaper. Look at the following list and tell me what 2 names are missing from the sequence. Nelson Rockefeller, Walter Mondale, blank, blank, Al Gore. Is it Ross Perot, Hillary Rodham Clinton, Jimmy Carter, Bill Clinton, George Bush, Dan Quayle, or Ronald Reagan, George Bush?
Vice presidents, I think. That would be George Bush, Dan Quayle.
It's a list of recent vice presidents. The 2 missing ones are George Bush and Dan Quayle. See? Who says politics aren't fun?
I says.
Would you get out of here?
I like that,
I
old
need a
man.
category.
I like that.
Well, what do we have here? Wet and Wicked, Western Witches. Looks like this one's going for $10,000. Hey, you know that movie The Wizard of Oz, right? Well, imagine this. Instead of yelling, "I'm melting, I'm melting," the Wicked Witch of the West yells, "I'm molting, I'm molting." What should Dorothy and the gang do? Peel off her dead skin, grab hold of her and float home, move into her hollow skull, or dive underwater on her back?
I think that would be peel off the dead skin.
Molting is when an animal sheds its outer layer of skin and replaces it with a new layer. Sounds like the Wicked Witch could use some ointment.
That's it, Flying Monkey. Oh, yes, rub some on my bunions.
Wow.
Category, please. Okay, we're going to rejoin the game after this short commercial message.
Hey kids, say bit of cheese.
Bit of cheese! Bit of cheese, better than a plate of peas. Gouda, Swiss, and Colby, please. Have a bit of cheese.
Bit of cheese cereal contains 10 times the recommended daily allowance of calcium.
Time for the Headrush. Keep staring at that screen, because when you see two words that match, you better buzz in. If you're right, I'll give you $5,000. But if you're wrong, your $5,000 is mine. Oh, and don't forget, your match better fit this clue. Where do you think you're going? You're not going anywhere until you finish this Headrush. Good luck.
You're hanged to us. You're hanged to Wonderland. You're hanged to your neighborhood. Oh, okay. You're heading to the chocolate factory. You're heading to Never Never Land. You're heading to Narnia. Dagobah. You're heading to Make-Believe. There you go.
Nothing to write home about, but not too shabby. Let's see your final score. That's the game. Hey, congratulations, my friend. You made it through an entire game by yourself, and you came out on top. You know, not many people can say that. Yeah, they can. Oh, well, thanks for playing.
And in all honesty, I think there was maybe... I can't think of any, honestly...
That's show business. Thanks, everyone, for your work.
OSD, I can't think of any Nas songs, to be honest with you.
Just let me know.
Another sunny day. They were wrong.
My thigh! It's sticking to the...
Alright, this concludes this episode of You Don't Know Jack Headrush. If you like what you saw here, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, leave a comment in the section below, and spread the word. This is Tick and Squeeze Gaming, and that arcade is now closed. Before we take another 90 seconds, I do want to point out we got a couple of shout-outs in the last week. One from Too Slow to... okay, let's start with Lafta, who... Okay, we know about the ND Electric Raid. We know about Lafta, 4774. We do need to bring up the fact that Too Slow 2 Series TV showed me out 5 days ago to 23 viewers. And 80s Dance Party gave me a shout out to 156 viewers last night. Eldred Chaos 13 followed me a couple hours ago, which was a lot of fun as well. I will say this much, definitely it's definitely a lot of things here. Hopefully we're going to get a little bit better at this, because it feels like I'm really struggling right now. Okay, I think my Twitch is finally starting to catch up with the live stream. All right, see you at 90. Okay, YouTube, I'm back here. Okay, gotcha. We gotta look up as OSP later on. Honestly, I wouldn't feel too bad about it. I'll be honest with you. It's not like a lot of us knew the correct answer anyway on the NAS question. All right, welcome back, everybody. Yeah, time for that third game. I appreciate everybody for watching me, whether you're on YouTube, whether you're on Twitch, or whether you're watching us on the VODs. It's always appreciated and always good. No other way to put it, but you know, sometimes I get a little frustrated when I see numbers aren't necessarily heading my direction, but you know, that's on me. It's not on anybody else. I just got to be more entertaining. I got to be more active, more exciting, as it were. I think I might actually do a song again next week. I'm kind of overdue for it. Anyway, let's see. What should be next on our agenda here? All right. Let's see. Hold up. I think we're going to head offline for the next one. Don't panic if you hear something all of a sudden. There you go. Now I just got to do this. Boom. Like I said, I'm a little behind, but not terribly behind. Anyway, let's swap. There you go. All right. See you on the flip side. Hi, Ro.
Hello, contestants. Pleased to make your acquaintance. How many people are playing?
Just the one.
Flying solo. Great. Put your tray up, strap yourself in, and type in your name. Yo, thank you very much.
30 seconds.
Okay, your buzzer is B as in baby's breath, which isn't really as pleasant as one would think.
20 seconds.
Oh, holy mackerel. Okay, listen up. Soon as you think you know the answer to a question, buzz in. Then you have to hit the number that corresponds to the answer you want. You got that? It's simple. Hasta la vista, baby.
All right, let's do it.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Hey, how you doing? Good to see ya. Yada, yada, yada. Well, all right, that's out of the way. Well, there is one advantage to playing by yourself. You got plenty of room at the keyboard. Okay, ready to roll? Good.
There you go. That's always something to appreciate. More room.
Okay, I need a category. This one likes to go by Madonna and her Golden Globes. This one's worth $1,000. Well, we know one singer who had success in an Andrew Lloyd Webber musical. Why stop there? Imagine this. Based on his or her famous locks, which country singer is best suited to play the title role in the new musical, Rapunzel? Dwight Yoakam, Dolly Parton, Crystal Gayle, or Reba McEntire?
I believe that would be Crystal Gayle.
Country singer Crystal Gayle is known for having floor-length hair, so who better for a fair prince to climb upon?
I think it's almost floor-length.
I hope Crystal remembers to use her strengthening conditioner.
Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your flowing hair.
Okay, pick a category. Okay, give it up for Put 'em Up Again this week. Get it right, I'm handing over $2K. Think fast. Suppose the cops on NYPD Blue only enforced blue laws. Which of the following would you see on the show week in, week out? Cops busting other cops? Cops busting porno film directors? Cops busting women who vote? Or cops busting stores that stay open on Sunday?
I think it's stores that stay open on Sunday.
Blue laws are archaic morality laws that regulate activity on Sundays. Yeah, in some places you can't buy booze on Sundays, but you can show Dennis Franz's ass anytime you like.
Especially now that NYPD Blue's on DVD.
This one's called WBRIE, all cheese, all the time.
Now apparently we now know that Brie has
cheesy
mold in
song
it.
lyric. Nibbling on bacon, chewing on cheese, Sammy says to Susie, honey, would you please be my missus? And she says yes with her kisses. What kind of cheesy love is this? Burning love, tainted love, jungle love, or muskrat love?
I think that'd be Muskrat Love.
Those lyrics are from America's song Muskrat Love. And for all you people who still think Captain and Tennille wrote Muskrat Love, we got your letters, we know where you live, and we'll personally be delivering America's 1973 album Hat Trick. Losers. All right, hit me.
Smokey's in the bread box picking daisies.
That's a big 10. Good, buddy. I think.
The category? As long as no chickens are harmed, I'm okay with it. And it's worth $2,000 if you get this one right.
She's pissed. He's pissed.
Oh, it's pissed about a question.
We're pissed about.
All right, this pissed about a question letter comes from Bird of Prey, which turns out to be Larry S. of Arkansas. So, Larry Bird of Prey S. writes, in the new You Don't Know Jack the Net Show episode, there was a question about baptism. Question, you go out to drink and forget your ID. The only thing you have is your baptism card. If you're old enough to drink, what religion do you belong to? Or something like that. The answer was Baptist. I am a Baptist and have been all my life. Every Baptist church that I have been to does baptize children. Well, Larry, I've got some bad news. Traditional Baptist doctrine does insist on the baptism of adults rather than infants. I don't know what kind of church you're going to. So, while I'm clarifying the details, tell me this. Which of these childish taunts is most similar to a traditional Baptist adult baptism? Go soak your head. Go jump in a lake. Go take a cold shower. Or, here's mud in your eye.
I think it's jumping away.
Traditional Baptist doctrine insists on adult baptisms that involve total immersion. You know, like jumping in a lake. So, bird of prey, I guess we can say you're all wet.
Ironic for that question taking place on a Sunday.
Category, please.
Excuse me, my good man. Would you be so kind as to give me...
And I believe this one's called, Can You Get Paid for That? And you're playing for $3,000 cash money. Okay, I don't know about you, but I've gone to great lengths to cover up hickeys. Because it's a common term in the profession, which of these people would not put on a turtleneck upon noticing a hickey? Priest, printer, proctologist, or computer programmer?
Hickey.
Bet you wish you'd pick this. A hickey is the printing term for a small blemish or mistake. And when the ink won't stop dripping, it's called a gonorrhea. I need a category. The selection is names that guarantee you'll get beat up at school. $2,000 for a correct answer. All right, all you Bible scholars and sinners, this one's about Onan. You know, the biblical character who spilled his seed. What would be the best thing to say to get Onan's brother's attention? Or ahem? In case you're wondering, Onan's brother was named and he had another brother called... Okay, pick a category.
Oh my God, I died? I've died and gone to...
Now serving, where the hell did Valerie Bertinelli go? You get this one right and it's $3,000. Sure, it was a sad day for everyone when One Day at a Time got canceled, but did you know it got picked up by another planet? Given which planet has the longest days, on which planet would episodes of One Day at a Time last the longest? Mercury, Uranus, Jupiter, or Mars?
Jeez.
Hey, got a minute? Take a look at a right answer.
Mercury.
One day at a time on Mercury would be the equivalent of 59 Earth days. And with all that extra time, I'll bet you still never see Schneider fixing anything. Okay, I need a category.
He's not there to fix anything other than that woman's heart.
Hey, all right. Guess what you just picked?
Dis or Dat?
It's time to play Dis or Dat. The category for this Dis or Dat is, can't have one without the other. Now, I'm going to read off 7 things, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's high or dry. As each one comes up, if it's high, press 1. If it's dry, press 2. And if you want to skip one, press 4.
It's either high
I'll
or
add
dry.
500 to your score for a right answer, and you lose 500 for each one you get wrong or that you don't get to. Okay, can I have 30 seconds on the clock, please? Let's go in. Mount Everest, high or dry? Lank and Mighty.
High.
Place that doesn't sell alcohol.
You're dry.
Sahara Desert.
You're dry.
Rocky Mountain Blank.
High.
Carbon dioxide ice.
You're dry.
This is it. Fast time?
You're high.
That's all she wrote. Thing of beauty, let's see your new score. Now, that does not suck. Let's move on. All right, hit me. May I introduce Santa versus the Man? $2,000 says you don't know this one. Just step up and take a swing at this one. Which of these would most likely cause the ASPCA to knock on Santa's door? Elves working 65-hour weeks, Santa propositioning
Okay,
fixing,
yeah,
Claus
I
having
think
a
I've
broken
had this
arm, or
question
Santa
last time I
flying
played
a sleigh
this.
drunk.
It's obviously number 2.
The ASPCA is an animal rights and protection group. So if Santa decided to put the moves on Vixen, these guys would hang his holiday berries from the nearest chimney.
Yep.
Category, please.
I'm not Dan Quill, and I will pick this question.
Oh, God. This category's known as, if you're Dan Quayle, don't pick this question. This one can net you $1,000. Put your tray in the upright position. It's time for takeoff. Which of these words is the correct spelling of the word misspelling? Misspelling, 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 or misspelling? M-I-S-S-P-E-L-L-I-N-G.
Oh, yeah.
And thanks to Florida State University for letting us use their entrance exam for this question. 1 down, round 2 to go. Let's get on it. Now remember, everything in round 2 is worth double, so heads up. Okay, I need a category. Open wide and get ready for The Ice is sponsored by Coca-Cola. Sit up straight. This one's worth $6,000. Let's see if you can wrap your head around this. Which of the following Winter Olympic moments best illustrates the force known as torque? A figure skater performing a triple axel, a slap shot in ice hockey, a slalom participant swerving around flags, or a bobsled going too fast and flipping over?
Torque. Is it the figure skater one?
Let's take a look at the right answer. For a triple axel, a skater drives one skate directly into the ice. The force of a horizontally moving skate and the stationary ice creates angular acceleration or spin, and that's torque. Oh, so that's what my classmates are calling me when I practice my figure skating moves in the hallway. A torque. Okay, pick a category.
All right, angry men, party of...
Here we have, test tube babies need not apply. How does $2,000 sound? So you forgot to get your mom a Mother's Day gift, but she's cool about it. She says that you being born is the best Mother's Day gift of all.
Aww.
If your mom's not kidding and you were really born on Mother's Day, when did your parents probably conceive you? After the July 4th fireworks, after their Halloween party, after Thanksgiving dinner, or after an August barbecue?
Let's see, May, June, July, August.
That's right, August is 9 months before May. Yep, that makes sense. You know how your dad gets when he eats charbroiled red meat. Category, please. Say hello to Pittsburgh Kiss My Pits Booty. And get this one right, you got 4K coming your way. Man, it must be hard to get buns of steel. Think of all the metallurgy involved. Suppose you haven't exercised lately. If your buns of steel return to their pre-steel state, what will you have? One cheek aluminum, one cheek silver, one cheek iron, one cheek carbon, one cheek zinc, one cheek copper, or one cheek copper, one cheek tin.
Ooh.
For the curious, here's the right answer. Steel
Iron
was
and
made
carbon.
up of dull iron and black carbon. So the bad news is you can't reflect light off your ass. But the good news is you can use one cheek for a pencil. I need a category.
Going up, 10, 11, 12,
14! Let's see what we got going. Me so horny. Do I have to spell it out for you? And you pocket $2,000 if you get this one. You know what turns me on? What's a real aphrodisiac for me? A great speller. So, which is the proper way to spell this word? Spelling 1, spelling 2, spelling 3, or spelling 4?
I think it's 2.
Nice work. You still probably think Spanish fly is an aphrodisiac. should have picked this. Come on, it's spelled A-P-H-R-O-D. Oh, I'm sorry, I've got to stop now. All right, hit me. The category is eating healthy on a budget. $2,000 for a correct answer.
Okay.
Want to know how I keep myself so fit and trim? I eat what the government tells me to. According to the USDA's food pyramid, what should you eat the most of each day? Fruit roll-ups, Velveeta cheese spread, Captain Crunch cereal, or Lay's potato chips?
I think veggies would be the top, I think.
You said Lay's. See, now, I could have given you some cash if you pick this. The USDA recommends more servings from the cereal and bread group than from any other group.
Oh.
Just think of all the yo-yos and temporary tattoos. Category, please. Uh-oh, wet sucked it shine.
Gibberish question time.
It's time for Flickerish Lesson.
Let's see if you can make sense of this gibberish category. At the Woodstock reunion orgy. And $10,000 right out of the gate for this one. Now, don't get nervous, but the more time you take, the less cash you get. All right, take a look and tell me, with what phrase does this gibberish rhyme? Tie-dyed,
Grand tush!
he wailed. And remember, don't let the
Tie-dyed, grand
punctuation
tush, he
fool you.
wailed.
First clue, it's a way to describe. Make your move, type.
There you go.
Of course, if you're talking to someone with a bushy tail, it's time to get out of the yard and back into the hospital. Okay, I need a category.
Scientists concluded that he had been exposed to
17! For your enjoyment, people don't kill people, music does. How does $4,000 grab you? Let's see how you handle this one. Suppose you go to a concert featuring the band The Presidents of the United States of America. To reenact the exact number of presidential assassinations in U.S. history, who must you kill? Drummer and bassist, drummer, lead guitarist and singer, drummer, bassist, singer and a fan, or the entire band and its 7 stage managers?
I think it would be like 4.
There have been 4 presidential assassinations in U.S. history: Lincoln, Garfield, McKinley, and Kennedy. And that's why, if you notice, the presidents of the United States never play grassy knoll shows. All right, hit me.
Put down that magazine, kid, until you're 18!
Shake hands with Going, Gone Up. Hello, we're talking $6,000, so pay attention. Hope you brought your suit. It's time to get wet. How might you say that the country now called Ghana went about changing its soapy name? It rinsed away the Gold Coast, it rid itself of the tan dial, it cleansed the Ivory Coast, or it washed off the Camay.
I believe it was the Ivory Coast.
No, the Ivory Coast is now called Côte d'Ivoire, which I think is French for Ivory Coast.
Oh.
Here's what you should have picked. When the British colony of the Gold Coast gained independence, it changed its name to Ghana. Apparently, it was tired of dropping itself in the shower. I have no idea what that means.
Okay.
I need a category.
Hey!
19! Coming at you, Hannibal Lecter's movie reviews. 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. Heads up, here it comes. Because it doesn't involve cannibalism, which of these movies would not be among Hannibal Lecter's favorites? Eat, Drink, Man, Woman, Delicatessen, Alive, or The Cook, the Thief, His Wife, and Her Lover?
I don't think Eat, Drink, Man, Woman had anything to do with it.
Eat, Drink, Man, Woman involves eating and flesh, but not the eating of flesh. Hannibal doesn't care for the film, but he's still thinking of opening a restaurant under that name. Okay, pick a category. Well, looks like this category is, here's a riddle. You get 4,000 clams for this one. Put it in gear, cause here we go. If you decide to fiddle around and whittle a little and you whittle yourself a tittle, what have you probably whittled? The receptacle end of a condom, small specks of human saliva, a punctuation mark, or a mushroomy dinner? The correct answer is... a tittle is a little dot used in punctuation. One example is the little dot over a lowercase I. So, do you feel dumb, really dumb, or somewhere in the middle? Okay, I need a category.
Okay, let's see if we can try to finish strong here.
Welcome to the Jack Attack. Keep your eyes on the screen, and when you see two words that match, hit your buzzer. If you're right, I give you 2,000 bucks. If you're wrong, you're going down 2,000. But don't forget, remember the clue. Not any old word's gonna do it. It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. It's all in the title family. And I have no idea what that means, but let's do it.
Father. Mother. Uncle. Sister. Daughter. Stepmother. Cousin. Oh yeah, you blend.
Well, slap my face and call me sugar. Let's see how you jack your final score. That's the game. Way to go, player. It's like I always say, it doesn't matter whether you win or lose, as long as you get to play with yourself. Now get the hell away from the computer and go make some friends, because... you don't know Jack!
Well, how does it feel to be the smartest person in your own little world? If you want to play again in your own little world, let me know.
But it's an 84 Dodge.
Alright, this concludes this You Don't Know Jack offline. If you like what you saw here, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, leave a comment in the section below, and spread the word. This is Ticket Squeeze Gaming, and that arcade is now closed. Alright, I think we got time for one more break, time to stretch, time to get something to drink, or eat, or whatever. We will see you in about 90 seconds or so once this Twitch stream gets caught back up, and what we'll probably end up doing is finishing off with Volume 2, because I still got some celebrity quick calls to try to get. Anyway, let's check update here. Sorry, my Okay, apparently Toronto is leading Portland right now. Here we go. All right, I think we can go ahead and start things here. Well, apparently, I guess they're right now they're calling the Selection Sunday right now. I'll be honest with you. I really think there's a decent amount of teams that have a chance at winning one. But I'm going to guess it's probably won't be Connecticut. There will be no three-peat this year. The way they've been playing, I don't think it's going to happen. Probably won't be my Wildcats either. As for the Racers, well, the guys aren't anywhere near close to it. The women actually are in. So I'm actually kind of interested to see how that goes. All right. 14 SEC teams are in. Repeat. 14 SEC teams are in March Madness. That is insane. Big 10's got 8. Big 12's got 7. Big East has 5. The ACC and Mountain West have 4 teams. And West Coast has 2. So obviously St. Mary's made the cut as well. Okay. Yeah, I think I know what I'm going to do here. I said I already knew what game I was going to finish off with, and I'm going to head to it now.
60 seconds. Buzz. Is it?
I'll just have to see. For the women, I'll just have to wait and see how that goes. I got my interest going on for that right now, so we shall see. Oh, yeah, I don't need that. Volume 2. There you go. That I need. All right.
Me? Is that what it is? I can't hear you. Yeah, turn up the gain. Schmitty?
Yeah. Hello, I'm Cookie. How do you do? Blah, blah,
Hi,
blah.
Cookie.
How many people are playing the game? One is gone. Oh, poor you. You don't have any friends today. Oh, well, let's have your name. Sure.
How dare you insult me, Cookie?
Hey, you know what? I also need to know if you had plans for a 21-question game or... Okay, fine.
30 seconds.
If we're not gonna...
Okay, your buzzer is the letter B. That's B as in, bet you wish you were playing the game right now.
Alright, pull the cantaloupe question.
20 seconds.
Alright, pay attention. People screw this up all the time. As soon as you think you know the answer to a question, buzz in. Then you have to hit the number that corresponds to the answer you want. You got that?
Yep.
10 seconds.
Okay, is everybody set? Very good. Okay, lose the desktop, please.
7.
Okay, and go to black.
5.
Don't forget to try the even slower cooking.
Stand by.
Cross the line of good taste into great taste. It's time for the show
All
where
right.
high culture and pop
Let's
culture
go, Goofy
collide.
Goober.
Hey, it's a brand spanking new bright-eyed bushy-tailed just in from the manufacturer contestant. Pleasure having you on the show. Looks like it's just the two of us. You ready to party?
Yep.
All right, go ahead and pick one.
This game is really funny. Let's start with question 1A.
Category: The farmer eats his wife. Get this right, get $2,000. It's time to fill in the blank. Limber up those fingers. When you know the answer, buzz in and start typing. In a bestial porno movie, the mouse is being eaten by the cat who's being eaten by the dog who's being eaten by his owner. The film is appropriately called The Blank Chain. Let me take a second of my time to show you what's right. The food chain, you highly evolved mammal, you. The star of our porno pet movie wouldn't swallow, so we had to hold his nose and rub his throat. How about it? We need
Really?
a category. Category, let's do it. B movies to catch up on. Get it right, get $2,000. Okay, get your fingers ready. Let's get busy. If the monsters in the 1980 movie Attack of the Killer Tomatoes had been wiped out with blasts from a giant laser gun, which of the following headlines would be botanically correct? Violent vegetables eviscerated, lascivious legumes lanced, fiendish fruit fried, or terrible tubers terminated.
I think tomatoes are actually considered fruit.
A tomato is a reproductive organ of the tomato plant, so botanically, it's a fruit. In the movie, the tomatoes are actually killed by a song on the radio. Since it was 1980, I'm guessing the killer was Air Supply.
Oh, out of love indeed.
Come on, we need a category.
You and me, baby, makes three.
This category is... Sit back, relax, and enjoy the question. 2 G's for a right answer. Get your fingers ready. Here's one coming at you. If actress Mary Louise Parker opened a diner that served dishes named after films she's done, what might you find on the menu? A reservoir, fish called Wanda, fried green tomatoes with boys on the side, shortcuts of Mystic Pizza, or grape nuts of wrath.
That would be fried green tomatoes.
Mary Louise Parker appeared in Fried Green Tomatoes, which would be a movie about fried unripe fruit, right? And Boys on the Side. Yeah, waitress, I'd like some fried green tomatoes with boys on the side.
How'd you like your boys cooked?
Over easy, thank you. Take your pick. What do you say?
The light sounds of
True as
This
now
one's
as
gonna
then.
be... The Speaker of the House is full of it. Okay, the right answer nets you $1,000. All right, fingers limbered, cause here comes the question. Congressman Newt Gingrich is known for being a staunch Republican. He may be disappointed to learn that his body contains what? Albumin, gamma globuliberals, free radicals, or Clintonsils?
That'd be free radicals.
Like all of us, Newt Gingrich's body contains atoms with unpaired electrons known as free radicals. Hey, fellas, we're free! What the hell are we doing inside this guy? Okay, pick a category.
Número 5, and you don't know Japanese.
All right, next up, your tax dollars at work.
In
3,000
Espanol,
bananas for a
indeed.
right answer here. Okay, hang tight, put your fingers on your buzzers. Here's the question. The U.S. Department of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms would be most concerned by an increase in the use of which 2 items? Lennies and snipes, rupees and ringgits, mundungus and pepper boxes, or shields and yarnell?
Nope, not guessing this one. I'm pretty sure the answer is not 4, though. And I'm probably not 2
Let me
either.
show you what someone smart would have picked. Mundungus is a foul-smelling tobacco. A pepper box is a small pistol. Hey, everyone, just chill out. There's some bad mundungus going around. How about it? We need a category. Uh-oh, press
Gibberish
Let's with one
question.
door.
It's time for
Here's a gibberish category. Don't touch my candy. $5,000 is the opening value here. You got 30 seconds for this, and I'm taking away the prize money a little at a time, so buzz in as soon as you know it. Okay, now tell me, with what ad slogan does this rhyme?
Ad slogan.
Move from the
wrong
wrong
payday.
payday,
See?
And don't get confused by the punctuation.
Move for the wrong payday, see?
It's an ad slogan for a brand of cigarettes. For a brand of cigarettes that's sold primarily to women. Oh, Virginia Slims. Gotta be. Last clue. Don't be long, baby. I mean it. Hurry.
Be long.
You work hard. You've earned it. Go ahead. Light up. Move from the wrong pay, Daisy.
You've come a long way, baby, yeah?
Oh, yeah. Remember when it was unfashionable for women to get cancer? All right. Go ahead and pick one.
The 7 o'clock news with question 7.
And this category is mythological figures on commission. $2,000 for right answer. Okay, imagine this. After losing favor on Mount Olympus, that titan of Greek mythology, Prometheus, applied for a job at a department store. Based on his background, what might he be best suited to sell? Hasbro toy wooden horses, Barbie vanity mirrors, Zippo lighters, or Rolex timepieces.
Prometheus had, I think, created fire.
Prometheus stole fire from the gods to give to man. To punish him, Zeus gave him a choice of being chained to a mountain and having his liver eaten, or going into retail sales. Guess which one he picked?
I mean...
Come on, we need a category.
Retail sales can be very, tricky.
The category. Life is a tollway. And this one's gonna be
And
worth
I wanted to write it all night
$1,001
long.
bills. Hang on tight, because here we go. Quick, which of these lists is in the correct order from the largest to smallest in size? Nickel, dime, penny, nickel, penny, dime, or dime, penny, nickel?
I believe that would be dime, penny, nickel.
Adios.
Ciao.
Shalom.
Here's
Oh.
what you should have picked. Nickel, penny, dime. The dime's the smallest, but it's worth the most, proving once
I
again
went
that
backwards.
size is not an accurate measure of true value.
Ah.
How about it?
Yes.
We need a category. Quality time with your tool? Wait a second. What am I doing asking a question like quality time with your tool? There's only one guy
Well,
I know
your
who's earned
tool.
that right. That's right. We're making a celebrity collect call to a real guy's guy and a fellow Midwesterner. Mr. Tim Allen. We're down
Wow.
with Tim Allen here. Okay. I talked to his manager yesterday, and he told me that. Wait, shh, it's ringing. I'm telling myself, shh. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I have a collect call from a Mr. Buzz from You Don't Know Jack.
Who?
A Mr. Buzz from You Don't Know Jack.
Mr. Buzz from You Don't Know Jack.
Tim, it's a CD-ROM game.
Yes, I'll accept the charges.
Hi, Tim. It's Buzz. You Don't Know Jack, CD-ROM game. Richard told you about it? Trivia questions?
Yeah, they did mention something about it. I'm right in the middle of a TV show right now. Near, You Don't Know Jack. Yeah. I play the game. I mean, actually, I was shooting a movie in Venezuela, the rainforest. There's not much to do. We played the thing every night. It was the only entertainment we had, so we fell in love with it, everybody.
Wow.
Look, I got... yeah.
Oh, wow.
Jesus. Can't stop here. You Don't Know Jack. We loved it. It had the singing things, question 5, it's kind of jive.
What do you think of question 4?
It's the question that cares.
Yeah,
Exactly.
It's the question that actually cares about you as the individual.
Yep, that's what we're all about.
That's good.
Listen, Tim, I've
Wait
got this
till he
category
hears
called
how
Quality Time with
Chapter
Your Tool,
5
and,
ended.
It needs your special touch. Would you be willing to help us out? Come up with a question?
Hey, there's a 250-volt plug working at 1050R receptacle?
I couldn't tell you. Tim, I'm going to put you on the phone with my producer, Cookie, and you guys can hammer out a question, and we'll get back to you in a few minutes. How's that sound?
I'm here with you, partner. Oh, yeah.
All right. Okay, we're going to let Tim Allen work his hardware magic, and we'll be back to him in a few minutes with a question.
Yes.
Right now, let's go on and pick another category. Okay, pick a category. Okay, coming up, this category is Throw Me a Bone. $2,000 riding on this one. Okay, let's do a little math. Movie musical based on Pygmalion plus Disney dog movie equals Dogs, Mary Poppins, 101 Dalmatians, or My Fair Lady and the Tramp.
I think that'd be 101 whatever.
Afraid you won't be staying for dessert.
Too bad you didn't pick this.
Oh.
The musical My Fair Lady was based on Pygmalion by George Bernard Shaw, and how could anyone forget those lovable canines from Lady and the Tramp? Of course, the original title was My Fair Lassie.
Again, the poop you scoop droops mainly in the soup.
Take your pick. What do you say? And we call this one Talkin' Trash. And $1,000 is riding on this question. Okay, it's time to rummage through someone's trash can. And, it looks like some of this stuff in here is pretty old. All right, let's see. All right, we've got a bunch of McDonald's wrappers, some uneaten broccoli, a few peanut shells, and an empty jelly bean container. From where is this trash can? The Taj Mahal, Man's Chinese Theater, the White House, or Buckingham Palace?
I believe that'd be the White House.
It's the combined trash from the Clinton, Bush, Reagan, and Carter administrations, and the foods associated with them. Hey, what's this at the bottom of the can? Oh, look, America! Halfway there, 10 more questions coming at ya in round 2. Now remember, round 2 means double the value of the questions, which means more cash won or more cash lost. Let's go. Okay, we are back on our Celebrity Collect Call with Tim Allen. What do you say, Tim? Did you come up with a question?
Oh, yeah, Buzz. You're going to love this one.
Okay, go for it. It's all yours.
Oh, yeah.
After all, he's a big fan and
the
all.
new category is You Hit the Nail on the Head.
And we're going to make this one worth 5,000 big ones.
Let's say one day I go insane and decide to name my newborn son after a popular hardware item. Here's the question. If I name my son after the longest type of nail available, what will his little name be? Brad, Spike, Prick, Tad?
I believe that would be a Spike.
Is it Spike?
Well done, my friend.
There you go.
A spike is any nail over 6 inches long. And I'm here to tell you, all the men in my family are over 6 inches long. Try the veal, I'm here all week.
Tim, I'm really impressed. You really do know your hardware. I definitely would not have gotten that one right.
That's probably because you're not a real man, Buzz. I mean, you're just a voice to most people. Does your face look like a CD-ROM?
Yeah, you're right. I'm actually not a real man. I'm just stuck inside this freaking computer.
You know, Buzz, I really would love to continue this, but like I have someone waiting. You know, like there's careers happening out here.
Yeah, no, I understand. Thanks for the question, Tim.
No problem.
Tim Allen just called me a tool. It's some kind of an honor, I think. Or not. All right, let's pick another category, why don't we? Come on, we need a category.
12. Celebrity voice impersonated.
The category is able to clean tall latrines in a single bound. And this one's worth $2,000. All right, here we go. If Gomer Pyle had the powers of cartoon character Billy Batson, what superhero would he turn into when he exclaimed, Shazam! Captain America, Wonder Woman, The Shadow, or Captain Marvel? And over here we have the right answer. Billy Batson said the magic word Shazam to turn into Captain Marvel. I wonder what Sarge will do now that Gomer outranks him. All right, go ahead and pick one.
I love 13, number 13. Oh-ho.
The category is it's delicious. Pop a right answer, you got 4K. Okay, peel your eyes, free your mind, 'cause here we go. If you were to enter a deli and order a sandwich named after the film that won Elizabeth Taylor an Oscar, what might you order? The Cat on a Hot Tuna Melt, the Who's Afraid of the Virginia Ham Sandwich, the National Velveeta Burger, or the Suddenly Last Summer Sausage Hoagie?
Ooh. Crap. Why do I think it's Virginia Ham?
Now the correct answer is... Liz Taylor won the statue for her performance in Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf. If you wanted a sandwich named after her first Oscar, you could order the Peanut Butter Filled 8 and Jelly. Oh, what a roll that was. How about it? We need a category.
We wish you a number 14 and a happy Hanukkah.
And this question's category is Wallowing in the Mud by the Information Superhighway. We got $4,000 on the table. Check this out. That lovable spider Charlotte has formed a non-profit arachnid writer support group and is creating the Charlotte's webpage. Per internet guidelines, what could the page's address be? www.somepig.com, www.somepig.ass, www.somepig.edu, or www.somepig.org.
Non-profit. Org, maybe?
Non-profit groups, internet addresses, and an ORG.
There we go.
There it is. Charlotte was also thinking about calling her webpage theotherwhitemeat.org. Come on, we need a category. Excellent choice.
Dis or dat?
It's time to play Dis or Dat. Here's a category for this Dis or Dat. It takes a nation of millions to cool us down. Okay, I'm gonna read off 7 things, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a wrapper or an ice-cold, refreshing drink. After you
A
hear
wrapper
each one, if you think
or
it's
a
wrapper,
drink?
press 1.
Okay, I'm
If you
guessing
think
it's not
refreshing
both, so we're
beverage,
not getting
press 2.
iced tea.
And to skip it, press 4. You get $1,000 for each right answer, but I'll take it away if you get one wrong or if you're just too slow to reach it. Alright, let me see 30 seconds on the clock. Let's dance. Vanilla Ice, wrapper, or refreshing.
You're a rapper, supposedly.
Ice Cube.
You're a rapper.
Crystal Light.
You're a drink.
RC Cola.
You're a drink.
Tab.
You're a drink.
MGD.
MGD. Skip.
MC Light.
You're a rapper.
Back to the one you skipped. MGD. That's all 7.
Alright, there we go.
What can I say? I got nothing to criticize here. 7 out of 7. Yeah, just another day at the office. Alright, let's move on. Take your pick. What do you say?
King 16!
This category is politics in the dumpster. $4,000 behind this one. Here we go. It's time for a celebrity trash question. When you think
Another-
you know what
all right,
famous
another
person's
one.
trash
Cool.
I'm going through, just buzz in and type in your answer. I see some old bar graph charts, a box of Reform Party flyers, a Don't Mess with Texas button, and a postcard from James Stockdale. Hey, whose trash is this? Go nuts!
You're Ross Perot, baby.
We're talking about none other than presidential candidate Ross Perot. He proved that using bar graphs in campaign ads is a really ineffective campaign strategy.
He shouldn't have quit the first time.
Pick a category.
He might have been... He actually might have been the first independent candidate to win the White House.
An easy-to-use religious conversion table. And this one's worth $4,000. Okay, imagine this scenario, which might not be too hard. Let's say you're a loser and you have no friends, so you join the Society of Friends with the hopes of becoming more sociable. To whose religion have you unwittingly converted? The Amish, Quakers, Mormons, or Bakers?
I believe you are a Quaker.
Quakers are members of the Society of Friends. So you'll get a whole new set of friends, but you'll also have to eat oatmeal every morning.
It's good for you anyway.
Category. This one's gonna be 10 or 12 more burgers, Mr. Pavarotti. 2 G's for a right answer. Okay, take a shot at this. Luciano Pavarotti is singing a moving rendition of Don Giovanni when all of a sudden he modulates. What happens? He loses his voice, he changes keys, he soils himself, or he starts singing a different opera.
I think he just changes keys.
A modulation is a key change.
Where are my keys? 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 Where are my keys?
No, Luciano, the other kind of key change.
Oh.
Alright, go ahead and pick one.
Like a bad Hollywood scene.
Yeah, please,
Category. Alright, jailbirds, sing. This one's worth $4,001 bills. Okay, look closely at this picture. If this group actually existed in the 60s, they might have sung Stop in the Name of Law. With that in mind, tell me, what would be the best name for this combination 60s group and judicial branch? KC in the Sunshine Bench, Diana Ross in the Supreme Court, Katrina in the Roe versus Wade's, or Tootie in the Blowfish?
That'd be Diana in the Supreme Court.
Ah, that looks a lot like Diana Ross. She and the Supreme sang Stop in the Name of Love. And if I'm not mistaken, those are the Supreme Court judges behind her. You know, rumor has it that Diana tried to edge Sandra Day O'Connor off the bench.
And no, Tootie, once again, shows up at number 4. We all know that's not it.
The Fresh Saver. 20.
Category, let's do it. Checking out Satan. Get this right, you're bringing home $6K. Okay, hang tight, put your fingers on your buzzers, here's the question. If the Antichrist ever decides to become an author, which one of his books would most likely be given the Dewey Decimal System number 666? Art, painting with pastels in purgatory. Philosophy, I think therefore I'm damned. Religion, Christianity, to hell with it. Or technology, ceramics, and the gates of hell.
Nope. I have no clue.
Let me take a second of my time to show you what's right. In the Dewey Decimal System, books on technology are found in the 600s. Make sure you look up the Antichrist book by his pseudonym Pat Robertson.
Oh.
Okay, pick a category.
All right, we got a chance to finish strong here. Let's go for it.
The attack is now. If you see 2 words that match, buzz in. A right answer nets you $2,000, but every wrong answer drops you down $2,000. Listen, not all matches are true.
Remember the clue.
Only buzz in on a match that fits this clue.
Act your number, not your shoe size.
Let's just hope your score doesn't match your shoe size anyway. Let's go.
No, that would be bad. Bond. James Bond. I missed it by that much. Obviously, she's a 10. Eight six 8675309. Obviously him. 99. And a capable spy of her own. And I believe that would be 6. We rocked it.
God, you were an animal on that one. Let's see where you ended up. That's the game.
Acknowledge me!
Oh boy, you know more worthless trivia than humanly possible. You can decide whether you want to be proud or ashamed of that. Think about it while I tell you.
You don't know Jack!
Great show, roll commercials, and Cookie, what's going on here?
Well, congratulations. You knocked some poor sap off the high scoreboard.
Well,
and
I mean,
took it
it's
over
myself,
for yourself.
right?
This is a precious moment. Why don't you take a Polaroid of the monitor or something? Yeah, and then tell me if you want to play this game again.
Kiko's got a toy that'll make her heart start beating. It's got little plus.
I mean, let's be honest, it could be this, Cookie. Could be your lifelong thing here.
Answer your phone! Hey! Hey! Answer your phone!
Anyway, thank you for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and spread the word. We'll see you next time here on Tickets Please Gaming, as the arcade is now closed. Alright. It's time to find somebody to raid, I think. We've gone through our 4, and that's enough for now. Just see if I can find somebody that could work. I think this one might be different. Yeah. Oh. Well, that's going to be a pass. Give me a second here. We'll find somebody. Of course, I'm just hitting everything except the button I need to be hitting. Okay, let's try this again. You know, why the heck not? I got it here. All right. Sorry for struggling a bit here, but okay, folks, I think we will be doing first of all, thank you for watching me on YouTube. I appreciate it. Nice to see you, OSP. We'll see you again sometime. It is time for me to pull the plug, though. Give me a hot minute. We will solve this. Sorry, trying to get everything organized and everything. This is not easy, but give me a hot minute. We'll solve this. I think it's going to have to be the other one that I have to hit in order to get end this. Sorry, I'm having some issues trying to end this thing. No, I don't want to delete. I just want to stop this. Sorry it's taking me so long. Here you go. Finally found it. Okay. Okay, we finally got YouTube shut down. Alright, it's time to raid this person on Twitch. I guess I'm by myself. I don't care.